Hey guys, Lizard Lee here for, I don't know, like Christmas ornaments day one. I don't know if I'll do these or not. We'll have to see. But, can you hear the wind? I'm sure the webcam is picking that up. I went to the store to mail Tiger the Heavens. It has been mailed. It is no longer mine. It is not in my possession. Never will be. I went to Michael's to return the frame I had originally bought for Tiger the Heavens because I thought I was going to keep it, and then I got an offer, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm cool with that. So I returned the frame, and then I went to Target because I like to get their ices along with one of their soft pretzels, and I got a large icy, the blue one, because blue is delicious. What is it, blue raspberry or something? I don't know, but it's delicious. And I went back to my car. And so I had the pretzel in one hand and the icy in the other. And I was like, I can't unlock my car like this. So I take my icy, put it on top of my car. I reach down to grab my keys, and then my icy falls over. And the lid falls off. I lost like a fourth of my icy to the roof of my car. Artemis is already blue, so it's not horrible. But I was just like, really? 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 Gonna do that to me? So that's why my hair looks crazy. It was all wrapped around my glasses, and I was like, I can't see! So, it's 10:32, and the wind did not help. Made it hard to drive, made it hard to walk. So, yeah. I haven't decided what ones I'm going to do yet, but some of these I've already given to, like, friends and family. Like this one that says, Mom. No. That one says, Mom. That one's my brother. So, obviously I'm not going to repeat those. But, yeah, I'm going to work on doing some of these. Because I work tomorrow, so then I'll do some more. And then I work the day after that, so I'll do some more. So, the soonest I will start doing the big project is, what, Thursday? Thursday, because I don't have work that day, but I do have work again on Friday. So, hey baby, you can wait a second, alright? I don't think this one's been opened. My mom actually did a bunch of these when I was an itty bitty baby, and I think this is the one that has my name on the back of it. I think that one was Dad's, that one's my sister's. I think that one was my brother's. I don't know. But, so, these ones obviously will not go to anyone in my immediate family. Unless I make one for Tessa. Huh? Yes, I make ornaments for pets. Like, I make ornaments for family, and I consider pets family, so. Originally, I had wanted to do this in the narration and just, do a really quick intro, but, like, look at my hair. Look at this craziness. What is this? I think it really shows off how crazy the wind is. And then, you can hear it. It's crazy. And when I came back home, Tessa was like, what's going on? And I was like, it's windy. She was just like, okay. Okay. So, I'm going to go pick the ones I want to do, and I'll start stitching. Okay, so what I decided to do was a Gingerbread Man. He'll look really, really weird at first. He actually starts to look like a starfish at one point. It's kind of, he's weird looking. But when he's done, he's kind of cute. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my allergies are acting up horribly again today. I don't know if it's the wind or just because my allergies like to be jerks like this. I have no idea, but it's been horrible all day. I took a second Claritin and it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't make my allergies better. It didn't even... Normally, if I have to take a second one, it makes me kind of sleepy. No, I wasn't sleepy at all. I still felt absolutely horrible. And so, that's always fun. But, yeah, I had a rough morning going through all that. And then, gosh, where was it? I think it's right at the end of the next clip, I only stitched like 3 stitches, I want to say, and then my grandma called. So I was talking to her for a little while, and she wanted me to go online and order her some, or well, pay for some furniture she ordered. And so I was doing that, and the internet was going so slowly, like literally nothing was loading. Right here. That's where my grandma called me. But so I actually stopped the uploading of what is it? Stonehenge Bookmark Day 4. I stopped uploading it because I wanted to get it done, because the longer I had to wait, the less time I got to stitch. So once we got off the phone, you know, after I got all that done for her, I started uploading it again. And I think it was at one point, I think it was when I was outlining, so it's way further than what you're seeing right now. My laptop restarted. And, you know, that's always happening to me. And it gets more and more annoying every single time, because I wish I got some kind of warning, because, you know, this time I think the only footage I lost was like maybe 30 seconds. But, you know, sometimes I miss, oh, look at Tessa, she's so cute. I miss footage that, you know, I've been filming for like half an hour. And that is really, really annoying. Not only for me, because, you know, now I've lost footage, but also for you guys, because now you don't get to see it, you know? And when I put when I write the description for my playlists, I'm always like, you know, this stitch by stitch of, you know, this project or blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, it's not really stitch by stitch when you miss half an hour of footage. It's the stitch by stitch, missing information, or, you know, missing footage, and then the stitch by stitch. Like, oh, it drives me nuts. I mean, I'm not even really sure what causes it, to be honest, because sometimes it happens when the only thing I have open is Windows Movie Maker. Other times, you know, like if I'm uploading a video and, you know, other people are using the internet at our house, like, I get why it would shut down then, because it's like, oh no, too much to process, woo! But no, like, it just randomly doesn't sometimes. See, this is where he's starting to look kind of creepy. Like, his head looks more like a skull than it does a gingerbread man head. But the reason that is because he has a bow on. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so, I just went away from it for a little bit, but, when you look at him, he has 3 open holes on his stomach, and those are going to be, you know, like little red buttons. On the original, okay, so you can see him now. One of them is on his crotch. I remember looking at it before, and I always wanted to bump them all up once, but then they'd be touching the bow and it would still look weird. But in the original pattern, it has the open one on his crotch, and then those 2 open ones are actually together. So I do, you know, open, a stitch, and then open. Theirs is open, a stitch, open, a stitch, and then the bow on his head, starting down up. I don't know if I made that clear, sorry. And in the original one, it looks weird, and I don't know. It looks really weird to me. So the first time I did this, I changed it the same way I did this time, because I think it looks better when the buttons aren't touching, because it's just weird. I don't know why they would have them touching. I have no idea. I really don't. But, you know, that's what the pattern says, and we all know how I like to deviate from the pattern. Oh, I'm so bad. I ended up using a lot of knots on this, because it's going to have felt put on the back of it. I haven't decided yet if I'm just going to, like, glue it or what. I don't know. But if, you know, if the threads get pulled out, it's much easier to do so when you don't use a knot. So I knotted them up in the hopes that they won't get tugged on, so they'll stay there and there won't be any problems. Because, you know, if they get tugged out and there's felt glued on the back, That's gonna be really hard to fix. uh, yeah, I haven't worked on a lot of these in years, and I think I actually bought this like a decade ago. Well, it came out in 2005, so maybe I did buy it a decade ago. I think my mom bought it for me for Christmas. How old are the other ones? The other one, the Christmas trees, they're I think it's newer, but maybe not. I don't know. I think I've done every single pattern for both of these that I showed at the beginning of the video. I think I've done all of them at least once. I may not really like all of them, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not even sure who's gonna get what. I'm just doing them as I go, and it's like, oh hey, there are a lot of nieces and nephews I could give this to, or cousins or whatever. I only have one nephew, and I have a niece along the way, so but like do the cutesy ones for the kids, and then do the other ones for the adults, cause the parents don't care as much if they get a present for Christmas as a little kid will. Look at how floopy her tail is right now. Look at that floopy tail. Hey, little Miss Perlers. You going crazy over there on the blanket, huh? She was chasing her own tail and everything. It was super adorable. Huh? Ugh, my allergies just started acting up. I'm like dying. Okay, not dying, but with the wind, oh my god, it just made it like 10 times worse. And I took a second Claritin, and it hasn't helped at all. Like, it's so horrible. Come on, baby. You're being so cute. Earthquake! No? Oh my god, that makes me think of one time when we were in Japan. There was an earthquake. I was upstairs in my bedroom. Everyone else was downstairs in the living room. And I came downstairs and I was like, wow, did you guys feel that? It's a big earthquake. And everyone was like, oh, we thought you were, dancing around in your bedroom. And I was like, excuse me? What? You think I could shake the entire freaking house like that? Like, fuck you. Oh. So yeah, the first one I'm doing is the Gingerbread Man. And as you can see, I have done all of these at least once before. And that was ages ago when I used colored pencils. But I managed to copy them and try to make them easier to see, so I'm almost done with him. Getting there. Oh no, wait, I don't want to get rid of that pattern. I'm still using it. Alright, Tessa, you done being cute then? No, you're always cute. Are you done being crazy cute? Okay. I love whenever Tessa gets like nervous about something and her tail poofs up. It's just the cutest thing. Like, she's so tiny and her tail is itty bitty, but when she's nervous or anything, agitated, and her tail floofs up like that, it is so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's adorable. Oh, look at that. The black construction paper I use so that you guys don't see the screen against the fabric or through the fabric. Oh my gosh, you guys. My allergies are killing me. My nose is so sore. I'm sure I sound absolutely horrible. Yeah, slowly doing the outlining. I think that's supposed to be a lifesaver. Oh, hey, look. Garage door's opening. Yay. I think that's a lifesaver, the candy, but I don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't know what the thing in the bottom left is. Like a really fucked up cookie? Like, I have no idea. It's weird looking. It's some kind of star thing. I don't know. Oh, I have a story for you guys though. So today was trash day. So, someone brought the trash can out last night. And so this morning, the trash dude came, took out our trash. And after I got home from Target, as my dad likes to call it, Target, uh, which is where I bought the icy and the pretzel, I was looking out my window and I saw a dude pulling along our trash can. And at first, I was thinking that the wind had blown it over, so he was just picking it up for us. And then I was like, okay, no, he's dragging it along. So it's like maybe he's moving it to a spot where the truck can get it. And I was like, wait a minute, no, I know the trash man came earlier. It's got to be empty. So I was like, what the hell is this dude trying to do dragging my trash can along? So I stood up really quickly, yanked the blinds open, and knocked very, very loudly on the window. I actually really hurt my pinky. I'm a loser like that, what can I say? But he looked up, and I was shaking my head at him. I was like, hell no, dude. Like, that is my trash can. You leave it right there. And I was pointing at him, and I was like shaking my head. And then I held up one finger. I was pointing up to tell him, like 1 minute. I raced into the garage, opened the door, and I came out, and he'd been bringing it back to the garage door. And I was like, and then he said, oh, I thought it was mine. It got blown away. And I was like, oh, well, no, this is ours. And the thing is, the way he came from when I saw him walking towards my house was against the wind. So unless he was like going backwards, there's no way that his trash can could have blown over to where ours was. The wind wasn't blowing that way, so it wouldn't have worked. But I was like, man, I'm glad I was there because he would have just taken it. And what really pisses me off the most, the lid was closed and it was it wasn't laying down. It was, right up where it was supposed to be. If his had been blown away, it probably wouldn't be upright and the lid would probably not be closed. So I was just like, dude, that's not okay. What he needs to do is wait until tomorrow, look around if there's an extra trash can, go up to the person's house who has it in front of them and ask them, hey, did you leave your trash can out? If you didn't, I think that one might be mine because mine blew away. But on the other hand, I was thinking, he might have actually been trying to steal it. Because I've heard of people trying to do that. Because, I don't know, I guess some places, the trash cans just come with house. And other places you have to pay for them. I'm pretty sure ours came with, but I don't know. He may not even live anywhere near here as far as I know. But I was so pissed at that dude. I was like, you don't take my trash can? And the garage door's closing again. So, yeah, as you can imagine, anytime someone comes home at a horrible hour, I hear it. It wakes me up. I'm a very, very, very light sleeper, so that's always fun. My mom's probably going to come knock on the door in a bit and have me help her with her classwork. But, it's all good. I've already done the stitching I'm going to do for today. It's only 7, but my allergies aren't as bad as they were, but they're still not great. My nose it's really sore. I hope my nose isn't bright red tomorrow because I do have work. Look at all these bobbins I have. So many. They're just never ending. So these aren't like the DMC variations. These are just those really cheap ones you buy in a big pack. But I think it's when I get to the grays. There's one. I mean, I even show it to the camera so you'll see it, but in case I'm not paying attention, there are pieces. Like the last foot or 2 feet of it, there are 2 knots where the thread had been snipped and then knotted back together. And there was nothing I could do with either of the pieces. Like, they were too short to do anything with. And I kept looking at it. I was like, are you kidding me? I would rather just have the thread be shorter than it's supposed to be than waste the thread it takes for you to knot them together. And twice, man, they effed up bad if they have to put 2 knots in there because they snipped it in 2 places where they weren't supposed to. I mean, even then, with the threads that were knotted together, it was still really short. So whoever did that really screwed the pooch. That is a really weird saying. Screwed the pooch. Like, I don't know if there's like another definition for the word pooch, but as far as I know, it means dog, and that does not sound right. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. Oh, the crazy things I talk about, you guys. Seriously, like, I don't know if you guys will want me to do the narrations after this. All the crazy crap I talk about. Oh, man. I don't know. Like, are these kind of things even something you would want to, like, rewatch because my narration is just, you hear it once and then you know it. You don't need to hear it a second time. Unless, my deadpan delivery with all my sniffling sounds good. Ugh. I know. This is so sore, you guys. It's so sore. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I sold Tiger the Heavens. And, oh, Tessa wants in. Okay, hold on. Let me go let her in. Okay, Tessa's in here with me now. You gonna hop up on the desk? Come say hi to everybody? Or stand there silently watching me? Really? No one's going to believe you're in here if you don't talk to me, baby. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. I'm not crazy. I don't know how much more narration I have. It doesn't look like too long, but I don't really know what else to talk about. If you see, sometimes I wrap the thread around my wrist. It usually keeps it from knotting as badly as it likes to, but, sometimes it still causes problems. But, it kind of feels cool. It doesn't burn or anything, so that's nice. If it burned, there's no way I'd do that. I have to say, it's super crazy how quickly I thread these, man. It takes me like, I don't know, 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. 5 seconds, man. I'm fast. You guys think I'm a fast stitcher? I'm a really fast bobbin threader. No idea what to call. I think this is the thread that has the knots in it. Like, oh, it drives me bonkers. It drove me bonkers. It was bad. Oh, man. Seriously, though, like, whoever, right there, look at that. Knot, and then it's just like 1.5 feet of thread wasted because they decided, oh, hey, we've got like 3 inches of thread. Let's tie a knot to another 3 inches of thread. Oh my gosh, seriously? Seriously? Ay, ay, ay. I will say, as cool as these variations are, they're really cheap for a reason. The thread, or not the thread, the plastic that they use to keep the thread together, the 2 pieces you have to pull off, constantly stick to the threads. So, they'll have like glue type stuff on them, and it rips them apart, and it's really bad. Oh, I was so annoyed right there. Look, I only had one more thing to do, and I didn't have another bobbin, but I got one, so yay! Oh, yeah, and then I just shoved those in there because there's too many colors to bother threading. I already filmed my outro, but I forgot to say that the stitching lasted about 1 hour and 24 minutes. So he took me almost 1.5 hours to do. So yeah. Now the narration is over and you get to enjoy my outro. Yay. Or music. I don't even know. We'll see. And that's going to be the end of the stitching for Christmas Ornaments Day 1, I guess. I finished the first one, which is that little gingerbread man. This one is going to be in the shape of a stocking. Where is it? This one right here. That little guy. guy. So, yeah. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe doing like 4, or if I can, well, I don't think I'd be able to fit 3, so probably 3 more, and then I'll cut that, and then I will get those fitted. It's only 5:30, but my allergies have spiked really badly again. Like the number of times I sneezed while stitching, I am just, and my nose is so sore. It hurts so much. I just don't want to stitch anymore because it just, oh, it sucks. And I realized I forgot this at the first part of the video, so here it is now. My video so far is only like 16 minutes long, and I don't know, like, if I can think of more things to talk about, I'll keep the footage, but if I can't, I won't. But I still have some more bobbins to fill, so I'll video that. I get asked this a lot, and I always forget because I take the plastic off as soon as I get it, but I bought another one of these, so that's what it is, right there. There you go. Craft and Home Organizer. Comes with 50 bobbins. Where are they? They're right there. But I did buy some separately because that's how I roll. I want more. You could probably hear how nasally I sound right now. My nose is so sore and it's all plugged up, and I just, oh. Hopefully I feel a bit better when I go to do the narration, because right now I just can't see myself talking for 16 minutes in a row. I mean, I sound horrible. No one wants to hear me sound like this, talking about whatever. So, yeah. If the footage before this included all this bobbins, I kept it. If it didn't, I took it out because I didn't have enough to talk about. So, yeah. I will stitch tomorrow. I might stitch in the morning, but I'll most likely do most of my stitching in the afternoon. I work from, I think it's 10:30 to 2:30. I don't know. They changed the schedule, and I just, my nose hurts so much. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about right now, so I'll try and save it all for the narration. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. You know, but I don't. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first cross stitch for Christmas ornaments day 1, because it's done for the most part, minus the getting cut out and shaped and looped and all that. So, subscribe, share, like, comment, all the jazz, and I'll see you in the next video.